Hey everybody, it is October 20th, 2018, 6 p.m. exactly. I'm not lying, I'm not even fudging that a little bit. And I'm not even rounding it up. It's actually 6 p.m. on a Saturday. How is your Saturday going? Going well for me. I took a shower. That's all I did. It's an accomplishment, like I never take one. Dude, I drew this cartoon this morning and then I slept for a while. Because I don't do that much. But I cut out all of the lettering for you guys again because it was so much lettering. I think I might do that from now on. Maybe it's gonna depend on my mood. I'm always open to changing my own rules, depending on the rules. At this point now, I'm actually kind of tired of talking about this issue. But I'll probably end up doing another cartoon next week because something new will come out of it. I forgot to mention in my blog about the smear campaign against Khashoggi. I was totally going to mention that. Sometimes when I write the blog, though, I've been like drawing for like 4 hours, so I'm kind of tired. This cartoon, my timer said 2 hours, but it was longer than that because I cut out the lettering. And that lettering took a while. My coffee was cold by the time I was done. I kind of forget I had a cup. Yeah, this whole everything with Trump. We expect Trump to defend a journalist murdered. I just not buying it. He was celebrating the other day, making his entire rally laugh about Greg Gianforte, the Montana congressman, about his body slamming a reporter. And you know what really gets me is that the people back there, it's not just so much that they also approve, but they genuinely find it hilarious. They're laughing their asses off like he told like an actual good joke or something. You actually said something funny. But you look at even if you don't have the volume up, when you see Trump tell this thing on TV, you see these people, their mouths are just like roaring open and they're just like clapping their hands like, oh my God, it's just so hilarious. People are just horrible people. Horrible people support Donald Trump. It's just the way it is. But I did have fun with this. I was looking forward to drawing this and had the idea for a few days. And I have about 6 or 7 other ideas on the same subject that I could show you. And I put them all like in this file, knowing that I might do one of them, and this is probably the one. So, actually, I did have another one that I really liked, but even though I'm drawing cartoons about the murder of journalists, I know I probably shouldn't do it too much because even my journalist editors get tired of it. But I don't know. I've been debating this conservative cartoonist because I made this post yesterday about how conservative cartoonists are mostly ignoring this. Since I said that, I've seen a couple do it, but I've only seen one of them actually somewhat criticize Trump. Most of them are just talking about, oh, how horrible Saudi Arabia, but none of them are mentioning Trump's cover-up or the way that he's treating it. And that's what I made this post about. So one of my conservative colleagues chimed in, yelling at me for telling other people how they should do their jobs. I'm like, I'm not telling them how to do their jobs. It's called an opinion. It's my opinion, they suck. Of course, this is one of those guys that every time something happens, like a conservative says something racist or does something racist, he's the first one to rush out and defend him. So, and he's done like 28 gazillion cartoons about Hillary, sir. Oh, that's how they are. I'm going to do some shout-outs now. I keep getting distracted because the laundry's being done right outside my door again. It's like I hear the door opening, shutting, and then it's like, what was I thinking? Arrow said, I didn't say that. My single comment is proof that so many people were upset about the issue you covered on episode 257, and just for the rest of that, I'm just going to go, this is a long comment. And that one's so backlogged now. No offense, Ariel. It's just, we talked about it already. But yeah, I'm the one that pointed out you as proof. Not proof, I use it as an example. Okay? Alright. I don't know if, anyway. Sorry, I'm reading this. Ariel was talking about the cartoon from 258. About something on 257? Alright, I'm gonna let that go and go too. Here's a good question. How do you feel when Costa Rica says no to an idea? Do you feel down or have trouble coming up with a new idea? Are you just pissed that no one understands your genius? It varies, and it's not just Costa Rica. It can be like whenever I worked for a daily, how I could feel when someone killed an idea. Sometimes I feel like they don't understand my genius. That's just me being sarcastic about myself. But sometimes I would actually get upset that they didn't understand something, or that they didn't know something. My editor at the Freelance Star once got mad at me and told me that I was too informed. I've never heard that insult before. He told me that I needed to stop reading so much news because I knew more than he did or something. Seriously, I'm not making that one up. But I had a lot of stupid moments of that newspaper. Do I have trouble coming up with a new idea? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I have some details of this I don't really want to go into because I don't want to piss anybody off. But sometimes, yeah, I do. You can be really, 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 really tired by the time that a cartoon is killed, and you're just like, and now I gotta go back to work, gotta go back to the drawing table. So, yeah. But, yeah, nobody likes having their ideas killed. And not that they shouldn't be killed. Sometimes you don't draw a good idea. So it's like, yeah, somebody should kill it. And sometimes I've had an idea killed, and I thought of something way, way better, even after being mad. Like, that stupid editor, you don't know what he's talking about. And, hey, I just got a better idea. There's a way to be, you know how to criticize. There's constructive criticism, and then there's just criticism. Sometimes editors are really, really good with the constructive part. Sometimes. Most of the time, they're not. And the other thing about editors, and every single editor disagrees with this. They all think that they're good with understanding cartoons, picking out cartoons, and with cartoon ideas, they're not. They are the worst people. When they say, hey, I have an idea for a cartoon for you, it's the same thing like 20 other people had already sent me. You know, have Trump in a clown car. Has anybody done that? And he's an editor. He's seen 38 of them. So, yeah, they're not good with cartoons. But this is the person that you want to hire you, or pay for your cartoons, or subscribe to you, and then approve them. And they don't really understand cartoons. All right. But they think they do. They do. It's like a person without a sense of humor thinking they have one. Oh. All right. That's my little rant. And then Ariel went to high school with Lauryn Hill, and they've been besties ever since. That's what her comment just said. Because they're both diva biatches. Really, that's not. I wouldn't refer to you as that. And then she came back to Ariel's school, and they danced together all night long. And she wasn't a terrible person. Wait, did I read that wrong? All right. And then we talk about Abigail Spanberger, who's a CIA operative. And Ariel says, sort of a Jack Bauer with boobies for Republican viewers. He just ruined Jack Bauer for me totally, which I never did watch that show. But, yeah. All right. And Ariel said the whole make up a bunch of bullshit tactic work for the dear leader. Why wouldn't Republicans follow suit? You would think that it wouldn't work for Republicans, though, because everything that should have brought down Trump, it brings down other people. But it probably will work for Republicans because they have the same base. And their base does not like facts. They don't like information. They don't like knowing actual stuff. They like knowing bullshit. So. Alright, and Robert Cretino. Something about angry moms. There's a link. I have time to click that, dude. Alright. Because I'm making a video. We only got like 12 more minutes. And then he gives a big, long, intelligent lecture about inflation and deficits and stuff. And it's very, very intelligent. And maybe you can understand it if you read it. I understand it somewhat because I'm not as smart as Robert Cotino. And I'm not saying that in jest or sarcasm. I really don't think I'm as smart as Robert Cotino. And that's probably why you have all those migraine headaches, Robert. Because you know too much stuff. You should go with that theory. You know I have headaches because I'm too smart. There could actually be some truth to that. Really could be. I think so. I've never really had migraines. I've never had headaches. I mean, I've had headaches when I had a reason to have a headache. But I've just never been afflicted with them, which I don't want to, like, say, not happen to me, because it might happen to me at some point. Because I know the people that have them, they have them forever. They don't ever go away. So. Anyway, sometime this weekend, I got to do work on this cover project again. And then I might do another cartoon tonight. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. It depends on what else is going on. How do I feel? I might be in one of those weird moods where I feel empty if I don't do a cartoon. I don't know. It might just be an excuse to make some coffee. Because when I don't draw, I don't drink coffee. And I don't have any plans to go out tonight. Don't feel that at all. I'm not really big about going out at night anymore. Used to when I did it was all the time, but now, like if I go out to get a drink now, I'd rather do it like during the day and have one or two and then go home and not feel like the way Donald Trump looks. So to me, weekends don't really mean that much unless I take the day off and then it's ice cream and movie night. I might do that. Let me see what's for it. Someone commented my bone saw does not look like a bone saw, but I don't really care. I like the way it came out. I think I saw somebody else's bone saw and I was inspired by it, but now I can't remember who. But I'm glad I didn't go back looking for it. But maybe that's why it doesn't look like a bone saw. When this whole bone saw thing came out, I had to go look that up. I heard of bone saws, knew what they were, but I had to go look up a photo of bone saws. They're horrible. Just thinking about these details, they're horrible. There's your cartoon, folks. It is done. Sorry you didn't get to see the lettering, but you know what? When it's this much, I don't think you need to see it all. But you saw me rough the lettering, so there you go. And some of it still changed, and Hillary said everything was good to go, so we were good. Thanks for coming by. Do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. I need subscribers. Every day, just about, somebody says, hey, who's done me for years? I just now watch one of these. Watch these things and leave me a comment, and I'll give you a shout out. Okay, buddy, I'll see you later. Bye.